Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with grilled salmon with a ginger, basil, garlic glaze. I love these kind of recipes because they're just completely impossible not to make delicious. Go ahead and try. You can do it. All right, so here's the deal. You just grilled this beautiful piece of salmon. Oh my God, perfect. Good job on the grill marks. You come in the kitchen, you realize I didn't make a sauce. You have 5 minutes to come up with something. What do you do? What do you put on the salmon? Here's what I suggest. Check it out. We're going to take a saute pan, something small, something wide. Put a spoon of brown sugar, some rice vinegar, a little bit of soy sauce, a large amount of sambal, that's just chili paste. I have some ginger, pureed pure ginger I'm using because I had it in a tube. You can grate fresh ginger and use that. A healthy dose of finely crushed or minced garlic, all right? And a splash of cold water, and all the exact measurements, which are so crucial, will be on Food Wishes, of course. I want it to cook for a minute to kind of meld all the flavors together, and if I don't put the water, it's going to reduce and thicken too fast, okay? Because I want this to be kind of a thin glaze as I pour it over the salmon. So if I don't put the water in, by the time it boils here for 2 minutes, it, like I said, will reduce too much. So bring it to a boil, give it a stir, make sure everything's mixed. When it starts to simmer like that and you see those bubbles getting a little bigger and it starts to thicken just a hair, you're pretty much done. This is such a fast, easy recipe, which is why we're doing it, because you forgot the sauce for the salmon. I still can't believe you did that. I'm thinking beer was involved. All right, there we go. 2 minutes later, it looks like that. Turn it off. Bring it over to the salmon. Now, if you somehow had an extra minute and you somehow had a basil plant in your garden, which you really should, you're going to take a few leaves, thinly slice them in ribbons, also known in France as chiffonade. Put the chiffonade of basil over the salmon, spoon over that hot, spicy, sweet, amazing ginger garlic glaze. It sort of melts the basil leaves. That aroma and flavor come out. It's hard to describe how awesome this is. I couldn't bear to film me biting this. It would have been too cruel. Either that or I forgot to turn on the camera. And by the way, this is not just an emergency sauce you do when you need, something to put over salmon in 5 minutes. Do this ahead of time, reheat it, pour it over the fish. You're good to go. So anyway, I hope you give this super easy, super delicious fish recipe a try. By the way, usually I don't photograph in harsh sunlight like that, but for some reason this just seemed like a sunny July afternoon dish, which it was. So delicious. Go to the site, all the ingredients are there, and as always, enjoy.